Hello everyone. Zorox is here. Now I apologize, I know this is really late for everyone here, but I figure I'll go ahead and live stream anyways. And sorry about the little bit of lag right there a moment ago. I don't know what just happened. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut off everything else. Except for chat, of course. Right, so I was actually waiting on my real life friend because he's really been interested in this game. But the last couple of days he's really been busy. He hasn't got around to actually being free from doing school. But he told me to go ahead and live stream this anyways, so that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm not gonna have enough time to live stream the entire game before the week's over. So I might as well go ahead and get cracking down on the live stream. Anyways, last time we were on Tatooine actually. We were about to go in the Sand People territory. So we'll see how that's gonna end up. Here we go. Da da da. Well, let me fix some of the chat. There we go. There we go. Some corpses here. Oh, I already got that. Oh, shit. Okay, this is a problem. Alright, that was a problem. Gotta be really careful with the med packs. I should have watched it.
Huh?
Acknowledgement.
Yes?
Oh, there's the Sand People there. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? We got lots of constant frags. just keep on coming. Great. Is it? Ah, so it is your first time here, huh? That's cool. Yeah, the game's actually pretty good.
Acknowledgement.
What?
What?
Sure.
I'm just looting off bodies because we're gonna have to go into their territory sooner or later.
What?
You will? Yeah, you should try it out. It's actually a pretty good game.
What?
Alright, let me go ahead and save this. Believe it or not, Screaming Toast, this game actually got the badge of 2003 Game Reward, saying this was the best Star Wars game. Oh wait, I just looted that corpse. Alright, but before we move on, let's go ahead and check over here. There might be something. Plasma?
Yeah?
Ooh, okay. Come on. There we go. That was actually a plasma. I want to say 35 to 40% overall.
Yes?
Don't let me die under here, please!
Yes, there's Knights of the Republic 2. That came out in 2004 or 5. That one's also...
Help! Please! Over here!
Yeah, there is Knights of the Republic too. That one's considered to be also a very dark game. They actually, it's one of the most interesting stories of all because it actually takes a much darker tone than any of Star Wars lore has ever covered.
Help! Please! Don't let me die under here, please! Please help! I can't get out!
3, 2, 1.
These guys are retarded.
Sure.
Ready.
What?
They had no idea who they were messing with. A shame. Right. Time to go Tusken Raider. Or pretend to be one. Look at me. I'm a sand person. I know that was a terrible impression. Well, let's go on. Look the way I'm moving. That is funny.
Huh?
Hey there. Wait, why is he being muted? Wait, why is Nightbot telling Yang Li he's been muted? Wait, let me check what's going on here. But he didn't spam though. That's what I'm trying to get at. Hold on. I wonder if there's a way to adjust. Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Damn. I'm sorry about that, Yane. But you were able to talk again.
Yes?
Just gotta give it a... Yeah, it's like 2 minutes, I think. So many mines. Yeah, that was the thing too. I wasn't sure if Nightbot was actually working. I was just trying to figure out if it works or not, but I guess it actually kind of does. Randomly out of nowhere. I probably need to change these settings for it again, but I'll do that later. But yeah, Sparkles. No, I meant Yane. Yeah, sorry about that inconvenience. I'm gonna go ahead and save right now because I have a bad feeling about this.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something. Translation. Result. I believe I have succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders. Translation. Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call. Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master. Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
Blast him now, Master.
Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners. Translation. Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
Oh god, naked. Oh, naked. Time to put clothes back on. I know, right? The best skill translator of all time. Right, so... Welcome back, Yane. Yeah, sorry about that, Yane. I had no idea Nightbot was still active. I wasn't sure that darn thing was even working to begin with. Right, so we're gonna have to go figure out how we get the Vaporators back. I believe I have to go and visit the Zerga corpse. See if it does have it. I believe that's how we're gonna get our Vaporators, I believe. So what's been going on with you, Yane? Anything new with you, or no? Right. So anything going on with you, Yane, or Jacob? If you guys are there, that is.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else? I see that, but do you have the all-important chieftains, Gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us. Then I'll take those off your hands, but the real prize is still out there. Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People Chieftain's Gaffy stick. I'll reward you well when you do. We don't have any new information on the subject. It's still possible that they have an enclave in the far south of the Dune Sea. And I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerga Corporation. We expect completion in a timely manner. I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised. Do so, and don't talk of this foolishness again. Very well, though I do... Farewell.
Wow, this bitch.
ที่มูลิราคุงคิงชีวิตไอตากาจองจิกากิ
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, the chat delays. That's like that for every stream. It's like 20 seconds delay. Yeah, that's Zerga Corporation in a nutshell. The corporations, they're pretty bad, okay? They're bad guys. Okay, now I don't even know how I'm gonna do this.
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. The boys in the office may need authorization in triplicate, but not me. Good hunting out there.
No, but seriously though, they really are just a bunch of prick company. I'll tell you that. I know, right? Shooting is like the only solution that these people have in mind. Let me see if these guys know something about vibrators. I don't remember how you get them in this game.
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this position for much longer. We're not soldiers. Did the company send you? It's about time they drove these animals out.
Oh hey, it's the voice guy from Davik.
Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near it. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. Glad it's not my job. I don't have time for this sort of thing. I'm through with the desert. You can take your sand people, crate dragons, and crazy hunters. Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider's as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things worse. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set them around their enclave. It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak in. Well, actually, I'd just get back to Anchorhead. Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. The desert can have it. The Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, I already talked to this guy. He doesn't have any information. That's just great. Crap, now I don't know how I'm gonna do this then. I guess the only thing left to do, really, is to go to a new area. I believe the new area is right over there. Just gonna have to work our way over there. Hold on, let me fix up the chats. It's being retarded. Here we go.
Huh?
No. Yeah, I understand that, but no, there is a way to do this. I just can't remember how. This game, there is ways to get around things.
Yes?
I do remember there is a way to fix up the vibrators, though. I just can't remember how I'm gonna do it, though. Wait, what was that? Hold on. Alright, so we can't go that way, apparently. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to go this the long way. But yeah, this game you can make choices. You can either be a good guy or a bad guy to check up. Whoever path you may choose has some kind of consequence to it. Really? Who's missing? Really? Did I really just lose on my... Hurry up, slowpokes. Alright, looks like we're going to go this way, I think. Otherwise, I don't even know how we're going to get past this. What? We can't go that way? Alright. Alright, now I am kind of lost here. I guess we'll just head back to Anchorhead again. Hopefully talk to someone that knows something. I'm gonna be an idiot. Well, I'm gonna feel bad if this isn't the way to do it. I should really get like 4 speed or something. But if I am going the wrong way, I'm just gonna slap myself in the face. About Oh, you did? Oh, alright, we'll give that a try. Come on, where's that droid? Wow, he's just standing here.
Yes?
Ki mulira kun king. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Chiwa aita kang kicha na jup. Kakincha. Ki mulira kun king. Tong. Chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo. Chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo. Kuchiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna baba Hasan shan. No ba mulira tilai kuka. Kakincha na Baba Hasan shan.
Aha! Thank you, Jacob.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune. Chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo. Kun muliras chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama agi Baba Hasan shan. No ba mulira tila kakincha na wabakaon.
There we go. Alright, we're getting somewhere this time. Now for the long walk.
Oh, good hunting out there.
Yeah, he's just gonna say the same thing. Now it's gonna take a while. Much while you sit back and get comfortable. Ugh. So, one of the things about this game is that it's a very good story. Because this is one of the first games that actually expanded during the Old Republic days. This game's pretty much the reason why the Old Republic got so famous for. Because everything we knew beforehand with the expanding universe is after the movies and books and video games. Knights of the Republic was one of the first video games ever made that was before the movies. So it expanded even further in the past, seeing how Jedis all formed to be and all that jazz. And how the Republic's been doing and all that jazz. But yeah, this game, like I said, this takes place like 4,000 years in the past, before the movies. So, since this game is, well, in the timeline period, this is 4,000 years in the past, they were able to expand it a lot more that way than they were able to. Because back then, like I said, all they had was the
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us. Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do. Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators. Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's Gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death. Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask. Translation. Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the Eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way. Translation. His people found it, but didn't scavenge it because a crate dragon took up residence in the excavation.
Hello there, J-Mai. Glad you made it.
Translation. Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him. Translation. The hunter is a Twi'lek. He will be in the Eastern Dune Sea somewhere. Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics. Translation. Translation. He says that by his very presence, this Griff defiles their home and land. He is without any semblance of usefulness to them.
Yep, that would be Griff.
Extrapolation. I would assume we are free to take him. It is doubtful they will even waste the effort to kill him. Perhaps we could do it, Master.
What?
Protocol. We should not keep him long. It is an insult to take too much of his time. Unless the plan is to blast him when you are done, of course. Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
Woohoo! Alright, so which one is Griff? Hold on. Before we leave, we gotta find Griff. I went ahead and saved just in case we accidentally offend these people. Aha!
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Zerka Corporation. There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Griff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that, and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
I got a tough looking friend here.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you, and, you look like you're doing well. Financially, I mean. Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time. You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know? Huh. I guess you've been talking to Lena too. That's okay. I'll figure out a way to get by without your credits. I always do. Besides, I've already got a job lined up for me. Krita, the manager over at the Zerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. Yeah, I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, now let's get the hell out of here. But yeah, hi Jay, and welcome to the stream. Really? Where did that droid go? I know, right? Glad you're not dead. What a horrible thing to say. Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic was the best game. Then they made Tor, which, well, rather not go into that right now. I don't want to ruin KOTOR. I'm about 44% done now with the entire game. Let's see if this works. Let me go ahead and save. Wait, what? Okay, I guess we're going this way. I think I went the wrong way, but whatever. You know what's funny, Jay? This game I have right now, it's not from Steam. This is still the CD I have from 2003. Yep, I have the CD. 4 discs. There's actually 4 CDs in one container, actually.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
Uh-oh.
어느 군대에서 징바 가지군이다 하던가 이 긴군 오빠 몰래
제도바도 와는 이디보보 동나 뭉샤누느냐 동바두카시막
론더디 하던가 군헌가비 어느 군대에서 징발라몰
무주샥 바깥 기노노 나마파올레
가지군이다 하던가 이 긴군 오빠 론더디 하던가 군헌가비 어느 군대에서 징발라몰 가지군이다 하던가 이 긴군 오빠 론더디 하던가 군헌가비 어느 군대 가지군이다 하던가 이 긴군 오빠 몰래 론더디 하던가 군헌가비 어느 군대에서 징 가지군이다 하던가 이 긴군 오빠 몰래라지군 론더디 하던가 군헌가비 어느 군대에서 징발라몰래 가지군이다 하던가 이 긴군 오빠 몰래라지 론더디 하던가 군헌가비 어느 군대에서 징발
제도바도 와는 이디보보 동나 뭉샤누느냐
론더디 하던가 군헌가비 어느 군대에서 징발라몰래 통킹바
무주샥 바깥 기노노 나마파올레
Works all the time. Yeah, sorry guys. I just been kind of trying to read along. $250 on eBay? Are you serious? Yeah, I apparently got Nightbot enabled, apparently. I didn't think it was enabled still. You guys want me to turn that off? I'll do that after this battle.
Sure.
You might be right. Okay, let me go ahead and see if I can disable it. One moment, guys. Temporarily shut the capture for just a moment. Open up websites. Because I don't want information to get on the live. Alright, here we go. It's pointing general way. Alright, hopefully Nightbot has just ended. Alright guys, see if that actually works. I just went ahead and shut off Nightbot for YouTube. See if it works. Yay. Alright then. Let me go ahead and reopen this. Let's go ahead and move on.
Achuta. Unga kun visto. Achuta. Unga kun visto.
Alright guys, prepare yourselves for the Crate Dragon.
Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Dong na bungsha nununya. Dong patukashmak talea.
Sorry, Jacob. I don't think there is a reason behind that, but I'll have to look at after the stream, alright? For now, we'll just have to deal with it. Alright. Yeah, I think it's trying to fix up the internet. He's been having all sorts of issues, Jay. Should I go ahead and do it? Yeah, I remember I set up all sorts of YouTube settings to make sure no random person can just randomly come in and start spamming and doing all that weird crap. But yeah, I guess since I'm still kind of a noob with a live stream, it probably won't really matter all that much, I guess. But still, you may never know. You may come across those people. Right. Alright, since we're waiting on Jacob, let me go ahead and see if I can adjust the settings. Gonna turn that off, just in case. Alright, so how's it getting you kicked? Is it because you're talking a lot? Hey Jacob. Hold on, I'm fixing up the stuff. Yeah, welcome back though, Jacob. I'm trying to fix up some stuff. So it wasn't for Nightbot then. I see that did it. I think I just unblocked the spam message. I hope. Go ahead and... Okay, go ahead and test. Oh, Blue Star. Glad you made it, actually. Yeah, we're trying to fix up the chat. Okay, that's weird. I don't know, guys. You know what? I don't know. I'll have to look at it later, but right now, let's go ahead and continue on. Alright guys, prepare yourselves for the monster of all dragons.
돈의 포도 라는 우프라타 동고 시르카샤 좀 아피게. 나야다. 왔다 유마 와마 호호나 넥텍. 제도 봐도 와는 이디보보. 동나붕샤 누누냐? 론다 디호동가 군한가비. 와나 군베스 칭발라. 무주샥 바카. 키에노노 나마바올레.
Aha! Look at that giant beast. Look at it. Let's go ahead and loot everything inside. A Jedi Master Robe? Ooh, violet purple. I mean the violet crystal. What's this? I was just at this. Alright.
It's one of those star maps, ain't it? Kinda weird finding it in the back of a crate dragon's lair, don't you think?
Observation. There is tremendous power emanating from the star map. I wonder if the crate dragon was drawn to this cave because of it. Yes, Master. I am certain you are correct. Now that we have what we came for, I do hope we will be leaving this world soon. I am growing so sick of sand in my circuits.
I hate sand. It's rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. Fucking Anakin. Hello. Looks like we got company.
Huh?
Sure.
Me?
Ready.
Huh?
Yes?
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time. Sorry, I'm not in this for the credits. You're the only ones who've ever gotten away from me. I've got a rep to protect. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
What the hell? Great, my game just crashed. Hold on, guys. I knew the crash was gonna happen sooner or later. Yeah. Windows 7, I don't know why, but it really does not like KOTOR. It does crash sometimes, which is not supposed to happen, but it happens.
Acknowledgement.
Yeah?
Yes?
I have to give you credit. You got luck. Sorry, that's...
Yeah, I'm just skipping on that dialogue because we just saw this. GG.
Powering weapon.
Oh, GG. What to do? Alright. We're gonna have to be slightly defensive about this.
Yeah? Yeah?
Acknowledgement.
Yes?
Sorry, that's...
Yeah?
Ready.
Huh?
Sure. Acknowledgement.
Sure. Yes?
What?
Ready.
Yes?
Yeah?
Combat mode active!
Alright, one down, the guy to go. Rest in peace. Damn it. Alright. We're going to have to go back here. Like, we can do it, it's just that I don't have enough supplies to do the job. Yeah, apparently I don't have enough advanced med packs. Otherwise, we would have won. So I'm gonna go back here, hopefully get something. Life support. Yes. Look at that, guys. We got 23 advanced med packs. Yes. Alright, we should be good to go. Now, let's actually defeat the boss. Alright, take 2, or take 3 I should actually say. Yeah, so that means we have to redo the Crate Dragon thing.
Hmm? Oh, good.
Yeah, because I saved it on the time where we were facing that guy. Ah, CJ. Thanks for stopping by. I'll hopefully see you in a little while. Thanks. We'll see you later then. Alright, so... Alright, we're gonna do this right this time. I goofed up. By the way, Jacob, how's my mic? Alright. Hi, Blue Star. Not sure if I said hi earlier, but hi, Blue. Glad you made it. So yeah, we're gonna have to do this again.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
Yeah, I'm just skipping the whole conversation because I already done this. I don't want you guys to get bored. So let's just keep it moving. Since we're already just past this before. But yeah, what happened was that I actually saved right before we faced the bounty hunter without actually getting enough supplies to beat him. So this time I'm going to save as we enter the cave. That way, if we happen to lose again, we'll just reload it back. Without the back up too much. The ammunition.
Acknowledgement.
What?
Yes?
Achuta. Unga kun vistul achuta. Unga kun vistul. 제도바도 와는 눈에 포도. Wata Yuma. Jedu Badawana Nidibo.
Yay. Alright, there we go. I think what happened last time is that I left the body there and the game crashed. So yeah, now the body's not there. We'll go ahead and continue on. Yeah, Windows 7 tends to crash this game quite a bit. I don't know why. Violet crystal. Purple. I just want to double check. Oh.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase. You got... So, let's go.
I didn't even get the star map. Let me go ahead and do that real quick.
Hey, it's one of those star maps, ain't it?
Observation.
Right.
What?
Master?
Yes?
Huh?
Right, so... You know what? If this doesn't work, I got actually a better idea of how we're gonna do this.
Acknowledgement.
Yeah?
Master?
What? Sure.
Ta-da! I did it. Oh my god, that was a headache. Yeah, that was the thing. I had to get more med packs. That was the problem. Look at my new armor. His armor's pretty good, actually. Yep, we did it, Jacob. So how are you liking this game so far, Jacob?
Ikukuno no ba mulira tikun. Kuyami juz chikata na patoga. Ronda di hotonga kun achuta.
Right.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else? I see that, but do you have the all-important Chieftain's Gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us. Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zerga Corporation thanks you. I'm sure. Zerga Corporation thanks you again.
Ah, just the person I was hoping to see.
Save it, Griff. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you're still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you can help me with this anyway. It's more of a job for your friend here. As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder. It's the primary ingredient in Teresian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taris is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian ale has become somewhat scarce and very, very valuable. Luckily, I know the secret recipe. I know this guy. He's with the Exchange. Now, if I give him a small sample of Teresian ale, he says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch. Now that Taris is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on one of those tack glands, I'll make it worth your while.
Griff, are you blind? Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi? We're out here trying to save the galaxy. We can't waste time on this.
Please, you have to help me. I promised this guy from the Exchange a sample of Teresian ale. If I don't come through for him, he's gonna break my legs. Or worse.
Alright, Jacob. See you later. Glad you liked the stream.
Yeah, I knew you'd come through for me. You won't regret this. You'll see. Just don't take too long, okay? This guy from the Exchange could stop by any day. I kinda told him I already had the stuff, so if he shows up and I'm empty-handed, well, let's just say I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Alright, now before we go to Kashyyyk, there's actually a couple things I need to do.
Welcome back. Is there something I can do for you? There isn't. It's not. It depends on what. While you're at,
Ucua Penki, Tangi Tuamaji, Human Act, Baba Hassan Shah. Smilia!
KOTOR. I think you mean TOR, which stands for the Old Republic. That MMO one, right? Because that one's recently new. It came out a few years ago. Yeah, that's basically the third Old Republic game.
Yes?
Technically. This is KOTOR 1, the first game, then there's KOTOR 2, then there's TOR. TOR is supposedly considered as the third game in the franchise, but that's more or less debatable. Oh yeah? Did you beat it?
How can I help? I do? How did you know? I'm a Jedi. I am far too disciplined to betray my emotions with outward physical displays. We both know the real reason. You have some idea of what I'm thinking, the bond we share.
I said that, did you beat the game? Both KOTOR 1 and 2.
Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you, and for everyone around you. I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. But I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force. I'm sorry if I come across as harsh, but I am concerned for you, for our mission, and for myself as well. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
I see. The humble bundlers. Oh, you want something, Korth?
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore. I suppose you're right. Fine, then. But I don't know why you're so interested, but here goes. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul. You don't. I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again. Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I mean, even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all. I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
Okay, that was weird. Sorry about that, folks. Apparently, I lost internet. Which shouldn't even be happening, but I lost the internet. It's weird. But hopefully, hope you guys didn't miss much. I hope. Alright, let's continue on with the conversation.
Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furko Nellis. My vice is Bazak.
Rosh Pennant from Jedi Knight Academy? Wow. I never thought I would hear that voice actor's voice again.
Alright, but remember that there isn't much fun on Tatooine that isn't life-threatening. Come back if you like a game.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. I saw you down near the track, didn't I? Or was that someone else? I've been distracted by what happened on Taris. Sure, not a problem. Might as well try to pass along some of what I know. My racing days are pretty much done. Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name.
Welcome back, Blue Star.
Best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. It's that simple. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Always look forward to going back. No, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in Winter Circle lately, but I still race for sport, you know? A woman. I never ran on Taris, but it was was always my first stop on the circuit, and last if I could help it. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, gone. Oh well, past my prime by any measure. I started late too, not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young. It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a husband, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass. All right, then.
I notice.
Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave. Well, I guess that's about it for now. I have a feeling we'll visit back to Tatooine soon. Because there is another quest we're gonna have to do. Well, actually there's two quests, but I can't tell you why that is right now. Alright, but yeah, before we actually leave...
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left. Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Then he never came back. Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits. You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits. Thank you. I hope it is enough. You've been a great help. I appreciate it. My children will too.
Glad to see we're still the good guys here. Sometimes I think we forget that.
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
Hunting Lodge. Alright, well... Now, there was someone I was supposed to talk to, so they can get those creatures off my ship. Yeah.
Zerka Corporation keeps me working. I don't care what else they...
We'll watch your ship like any other. The bay is safe.
Welcome back. There is... It's...
Yes, what's on your mind? I'm not really sure, but you can figure it out on your own, can't you? Yes, what's on your mind? Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop. Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Dantooine for training. Isn't that strange? And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you? A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
I'm sorry to hear that, Blue.
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again. Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
How can I help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan. It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however. Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please. How can I help? Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Tal Ravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them, as it is discouraged. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly. Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts of uncontrolled emotion. A Jedi must be above such things. It can be a hard lesson to learn. I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father terribly for a long time.
Alright, Blue Star. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by.
I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she treated my father. She pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ships, traveling from one false lead to the next. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she was relieved to give me to the Jedi, but my father was heartbroken. A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family once they're removed. Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse the matter. Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are harder than others. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return to our mission. How can I help? I wish I could help you with that.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? I do not know how to help you with that. I am sorry.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Are you sure you want to ask me about that? Hey there. I'm worried about Griff and his latest plan. I got a bad feeling about it. He doesn't know anything about brewing Teresian ale, and now he's got himself mixed up with the exchange. Sometimes Griff can be so stupid. Part of me just wants to let him get what's coming to him. Why not? He turned his back on me. He abandoned me on Terrace, so maybe I should just leave him high and dry now. Maybe a couple broken kneecaps will do him some good. Maybe that's just the kind of jolt he needs to turn his life around. Only, what if they do something worse? They might kill him. I don't want him to die. He doesn't deserve that. But I just can't keep supporting his crazy schemes. Someone has to teach him a lesson. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm not gonna change him. Griff is gonna keep on being Griff. Maybe if we get these tack glands for him, things will work out. Or maybe he'll finally see the light and turn over a new leaf. I know it's not likely, but it's all I have to hope for.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master. Statement. I have little knowledge of that to impart, Master.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to get rid of those creatures on my ship.
Uchua Penkak Ki Achua Penki Baba Hassan Shan Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha Chiwa Aita Kan Kicha Na Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha Chiwa Aita Kan Kicha Na Jupornibo Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chi Ki Chiwa Aita Kan Kicha Na Jupornibo Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha
Hello again. Is there something else you wanted? I really have to get back to work. Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt this outpost will last much longer. But that's happened before and will happen again. Anchorhead has been resettled a few times. Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a good supply of resources, but it doesn't. Before a company learns this, they've already set up communities to support operations they now can't afford. The company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few years, someone that doesn't know why it failed tries again. No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal, I tell you, it just isn't right. I've been a mechanic my whole life. I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave. Well, Tatooine... All right then.
Kavadumpaku paliamu kapata. Punana jaku. Ikung kono pule marachi. Ya kavavolpa mulje kunda.
Ki muliraku. Kaki.
Greetings again from the offices. You have fulfilled your end of the bargain, and Zerka Corporation is grateful. I will, of course, continue to give you bounties on regular Gap. Very well. I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants. If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the mess. Very well. Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please. For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases. Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. I'll have to refer you to the representative. Farewell.
Alright.
Go on, leave me alone. I've got stuff to worry about. I don't feel like answering. I wouldn't be much help to you anyway. I just race. Don't know about anything else. Deal with that Hutt Mata and you will understand. Until then, I just don't want to talk about it.
And? Sounds like you have something special. What do you want help with?
That isn't fair! On Terrace, you had to give a cut to the Swoop Gang sponsoring you, but at least the rider got the higher share of the winnings.
Alright, that was a mistake.
Huh? Who are you then? The only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are longtime losers and bounty hunters. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum. Zerka Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. I don't have much on hand. You again. What, did some Zerka promoter tell you to come to this planet? I pity you if you were expecting a prosperous mining outpost. Nothing here but sand and more sand. There's a little hunting and racing, but nothing that'll make a small man rich. All right, then. Just keep it brief, will you? I suppose you're fishing for a reaction to the destruction of Taris. That's all anyone from Off-World is talking about. Well, I'll tell you, it's about time someone kicked the Republic in the tail and got things moving. I guess the Sith are the ones that do it. Don't get me wrong, all those deaths were horrible. But war gets the money moving. Maybe they'll decide to fortify us out here. Yeah.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want to hear it. You swoop racers. Do you even know what it takes to run an outpost like this? As long as there's flat ground, what do you care? I don't really have any interest in helping you. Will this be quick? Good. I have a lack of business.
Well, screw you too, old man. Just screw you too.
Ubabatu Kochi, Tom Nongbong Chang Nung Yang, Tom Katok Smaktelia.
Hey, Bastila. You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt to the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you've thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Wow, Bastila, wow. Alright, I guess we'll just have to get going then. Not finding much.
Kipuna, Bonanak. Selima Wangakun. Muchashakapag. 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 Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk sham. Tong abuk shami. Tonki ba Selima wanga. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Tong abuk shami no nok. Muchashakapaka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Muchashakapaka. Muchashakapaka. Tong abuk shami no nok. Muchashakapaka. Selima wanga kunbikin. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Tong abuk shami no nok. Selima wanga kunbikin. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bonana kichu. Selima wanga kunbikin. Tongki. Tong abuk. Mucha shakapaka. Selima wanga kun bikin. Tonki ba non tontek. Mucha shakapaka. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Mucha shakapaka. Selima wanga kun bikin. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami nonok. Tong abuk shami nonok. Tonki ba non tontek.
How can I help? I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zaha. You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force, and I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it. What? No, of course not. Not like that anyway. In many ways, you are dangerous. You could be the savior of the galaxy, or you could bring untold destruction upon us all. I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety, for it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this, but I will do my best to make you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for. I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly? One who serves the light does not strike down an innocent. We take arms against the dark side and the injustice that follows it only. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying. I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side, but I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must. How can I help? I'm confident that you can deal with that on your own.
Yes, what's on your mind? I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Taris. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league. It doesn't, I know. It's been a while since I've even had to think about that sort of thing. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I? No, I do worry about it. I've traveled the lanes more than once. I should know better than this. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology? Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner? Yes, what's on your mind? Tatooine's just a desert planet. I hear the mining isn't going so well. I bet the colony gets abandoned before long. Well, that's all I can think of, at any rate. Sorry, can't be much help with that.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear? Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived. The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored. They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Sì, gratullo da Bograshi onneon kompa 진토노 무주바.
카지군 이다하던가 이킹군오 바.
제도 봐도 와는 이디보보. 잔샥 불라라. umrao 지스카두치.
론다 디호던가 군 한가비. 오늘
아주다. 뭔가 군.
론다 디호던가 군 한가비. 오늘 군 베스 칭 발라몰레 통킹바 누노tek tukning chatukunne mulerabes.
Mucho shakapaka.
Tolpada pongwale gando nangugu chuchut. Kavadum kupelio.
Kipuna. Bonanak.
Takom justach miki.
Tong abuk shami no. Tong ki ba non tontek.
Tong haitwam jiji jumblumpa.
Chua pengti, yun patisa, ki mulira kun. Achua pengti, yun patisa. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi chiwa aita kang kicha na chupor tong hitwama agi inko. Tong hitwama agi inko tune, potong hitwa chachiska. Jiskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Chiwi Aita Ka Ichuta. Topa na Ota Vokasa, Pampak Achua Penki, Yun Patisa. Chiwa Aita Kang Ki Jiyo. Chiwa Aita Kang Ki Chana, Achua Penki, Yun Pat. Kakin Chana Wabakaon, Pichage Borang Turang. Topa na Ota Vokasa, Pampaki, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Agi. Chiwa Aita Kang Ki Chana, Jupa Achua Penki, Yun Patisa. Tong Hitwama Ag Inkotune, Portong Hitwama Ji Aki Inkotun, Jiskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Winky Smackto, Chiwa Aita Kang Ki Chana, Tong Hitwama Ag Inkotune, Portong Hitwama Ji Aki. Jiskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Laboran Chiwa Aita. Jiskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na Win. Tong Hitwama Ag Inkotune, Portong Hitwama Ji Aki Inko, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha. Tong Hitwama Ag Inkotune, Achua Penki, Yun Pati Jiskadosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Ki Mulira.
Right. Alright, I guess we'll be leaving Yavin 4. Time for cash sheet.
a vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here. The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosho branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yes, what's on your mind? I already told you, he betrayed us all. Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it. It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time. Of course not, how could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them, and I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left. She had courage, and she was stubborn. Could never talk her out of anything when she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon, to join her. His name was Dustil, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. Let's continue with what we were doing.
How can I help? Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of... Besides, the events on Taris prove that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
Sorry about that, stupid mouse.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities. I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me. They calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available. You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when it's appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn. Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time? I started it. You were the one who brought up the issue of the Council. You were the one who questioned our mission. You were the one who mocked me for thinking I was being tested. You are a very odd man. Do you know that? I simply don't know how to deal with you. All I want to do is help you, but you seem determined to drive me mad. Unfortunately, it isn't as easy as that, but your point is well taken. Come on, come. Let's move on. There's much to be done. How can I help? I wish I could...
Just grumpy to petsnimo. Chiwi ay achu. Ah.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Martin is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much.
Mucho shakpakat. Kieno no namapaule Rachikun.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adian. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed. You're the Wookiee lover. Why don't you tell me about them? I'm sure you're real close friends. Keep your pet on a leash, or you'll be wearing him. I've no love for these animals. I've seen guards ripped to shreds. I don't take kindly to threats. Don't test me, Spacer. We've more than enough firepower to bury you here. Make it quick. I'm getting tired of you. I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company, not you.
Wow, screw you too. I don't even care for that guy.
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business. This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have a...
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot. Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? Doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough. Well, it is a bit costly. Look, why are you asking this? What are you trying to get away with here? You can't just walk up and start demanding things. I think this troublemaker needs an accident. In fact, I think this Wookiee attacked this fool and we arrived just a little too late to help.
Captain, we have blasters. Don't Wookiees use those bowcaster things?
Would you just shut up and shoot?
Huh? What?
Yes?
What the? Oh, I didn't see that.
Sure. Sure.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Yes?
Alright guys, that'll end the stream for at least tonight. I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I will see you back tomorrow. So Roxas 139 out.